Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AWWL Wrestling. I'm Rik Ragnarok, and you're in for a treat today. We've got some of the great combatants of big-time wrestling here for you in this episode, and we're going to start off with the champion, Tim Horner Jr. And he's going to have himself a test in young Mr. AJ Dunigan. Young man has come in with a few nice wins in his belt, but still very young career. Tim Horner Jr. First trying to keep that AWWL championship. He's going to have a task coming up for sure. We'll tell you about that in just a moment. But first, the lock up into the corner, and you can see Tim Horner Jr. driving his man into that corner. A clean break, but the defense is up for both men. No complaint by Dunigan that time. Nothing really to complain about. Horner was clean with the break, but you see now that Horner has the championship, maybe a little more aggressive on his part. When someone gets that championship, quick kick by Dunigan and arm wringer. He's in control for the moment. Someone gets that championship, their mindset changes a little bit. Uneasy lies the head with the crown on it. And quickly a reversal, and down goes Dunigan. Horner with that arm bar. Oh, good, quick poke. And as you can see, the champion trying to get into the head of the young man a little bit, and it seems to be working. Horner getting the crowd behind him here. Dunigan. There goes for the lockup. You can see the young man is a little bit flustered, and again, Horner backs his man into the corner. Referee calling for the break, and this time, break to the eyes by Dunigan, and Dunigan right back after him with a forearm to the back of the head. And draping him over that top rope. It's a quick break. Gloving again right to the back. Down goes Horner. Now going after that knee, and a quick ankle breaker for that knee, and you can see that brace on the left knee of Horner. He's had a couple of surgeries, and that will send you into defensive posture quickly. Just trying to protect you, but while you're doing that, you leave other things open. So you can see this young man's got a really good game plan as he goes right back after the knee of Horner. All sorts of ligaments there, the ACL, posterior ligament. And right back after, you see Horner having trouble standing up in the corner. Dunigan whips him in, up and over. And rolled up. 2. Nope, kick out. And you see Horner still having trouble with that knee, and a nice kick to the back of the knee. And Horner down again. Dunigan really focusing on this knee. The young man had a game plan coming in. Looking at the paired left knee of the champion, Tim Horner Jr. Working at that knee, wrenching it. Knees aren't supposed to bend sideways like that, and Horner making his way to the ropes. Referee calls for the break. See Horner sits clean, can't even get up. Now Dunigan, here this is a mistake on the young man's part. He gave him too much time. Horner able to recover quickly. Couple of rights. Now back to the leg again. Down he goes. You can tell the pain that the young man is in. It doesn't take much of a blow at all. It sent him right down. And really, you can see almost a panic look in Horner's face as he tries to make it to the ropes again. Dunigan picks him up. It could be a mistake. Bringing the big man up. And takedown. And again. Horner. He's just a little off balance. Oh, nicely done that time. Horner's balance not quite the same as it was at the beginning of this match. He's still having some trouble with that leg, and as he goes in, Dunigan ducks out of the way, and Horner goes face first into that top turnbuckle. Tim Horner Jr. Got a lot of folks going after that belt. Rastakhan for one. Whipdog for another. We'll hear more about that a little bit later on in this edition of Big Time Wrestling. AWWL, all the stars of professional wrestling right here. And you see a young man, AJ Dunigan, trying to make a name for himself against the champion, Tim Horner Jr. Again working on that knee, and Horner, the only real escape, getting to that rope. Dunigan waiting for him. really took too long that time. Set it up, but even with a bum knee, Horner able to get out of the way. Now he's setting something up. Oh, clothesline, down he goes. Again, this time a back elbow. Dunigan's flopping around. Comes back in, high knee. And he used that left knee. That could be a mistake on Horner's part. Right back on top of him. The champion's got him up. And look at this. Modified bulldog. Straight down, face first into the mat. And the cover. 2, 3. The champion's your winner. You could see maybe where some folks might be taking a shot at Horner in the future. That left knee is going to be a problem, but the winner here, the AWWL champion, Tim Horner Jr. We'll have more action coming up in just a moment.
This bout is scheduled for one fall TV time limit. Introducing first, Toro! His opponent, accompanied by his manager, handsome Johnny Bradford, and Rik Ragnarok.
Rik Ragnarok, one half of the AWWL Tag Team Champion, and his partner right there, Hot Stuff Rivera, and the manager, the erstwhile handsome Johnny Bradford. Now you'll see Mr. Bradford in action in that ring. It'll be an interesting sight for all of his fans across the world watching here on Big Time Wrestling. In the meantime, it is Rik Ragnarok going up against El Toro. And Ragnarok's got a test in his hand because this young man, El Toro, can get around the ring pretty good. Lock up. And side headlock for Ragnarok. He's really starting to crank down. Ha! Goes after one of his horns on El Toro. Not liking that at all as the luchador tries to power out, but right back down for the headlock goes Ragnarok. Power out again. This time got the angle and turned it into an arm wrench. Working that left arm. Nice move that time. Go behind by Ragnarok. Go way out as El Toro. Up around. Ragnarok playing defense, not letting him reverse it. El Toro fires an elbow back, catches him up above the ear, and switches it into a side headlock of his own. El Toro in control, and switches over to the other side, back into chicken wing. And left his side of his head open for Ragnarok to power out of it, and both up the stand. Nice work by both men. Counter, and counter. Now back to collar and elbow into the corner. Ragnarok, slap. Chop, that left hand. Send him into the far corner now. Here comes Ragnarok. Nobody home. El Toro gets out of the way up. That second rope starts pounding away on Ragnarok. And Monkey flips out. Didn't get a whole lot of height on it. It still sends Ragnarok 3/4 of the way across the ring. See the bull, El Toro, stomping at the ground, right ready to charge, but Ragnarok up and ready for him. And both wrestlers are back up to neutral. One half of the AWWL Tag Team Champions, Rik Ragnarok. Looks that chin lock from the back. Really good position there. A lot of torque on the neck from behind. Now they'll pull that arm up. Bring him right back up to standing. And now going to toss him outside. And over there you can see Hot Stuff Rivera putting the boots to him. Also, Johnny Bradford got that tennis racket. Into the ring post goes El Toro. Rivera doing his job outside, helping his man, Rik Ragnarok, in this match against El Toro. It wasn't that long ago that throwing a wrestler into that ring post was a disqualification. Automatic. If the referee doesn't see, he can't call. You see Hot Stuff Rivera giving El Toro a piece of his mind outside. Folks say that's not a particularly big piece, but will be neutral on the front. Back into the ring with Toro. Right into the top of the head. Off the ropes. Oh, El Toro hangs on. Ragnarok comes in. Drop toe hold under that second rope. El Toro now looking for something to do. Comes off the ropes. Spins and nails him. Now going quickly. He's going to go to the top rope. Going to try to get up there. Rivera grabs his ankle and, well, he straddles that top turnbuckle. That's where we can put that on a family show. And now up. Got him up. Standing fireman's carry into the driver. And that may be all for El Toro. Here comes the pin. 2, 3. And there you have it. Rik Ragnarok. Win over a tough El Toro, but still a win. One half of the AWWL Tag Team Champions. Rik Ragnarok is your winner. Hot Stuff Rivera and Handsome Johnny Bradford in the ring with him. See if we can get a replay on that finish. See this. Driver just perfectly done here. He's got him up, standing, no problem up on his shoulder. Brings him up and just straight in that neck and shoulder first. We're back to ring action here. You can see Ragnarok pounding on El Toro. Referee trying to clear things out. Now the two tag team champions set up and and rack it right to the gut.
Attention clubs, organizations, and high schools. Make your next fundraiser a success by promoting your own big-time wrestling live event. Take advantage of the hottest money-making opportunity in the sports entertainment industry. Bring the top stars of the All-World Wrestling League to your city and raise the funds you need for your next fundraising event. For more information, write to AWWL Live Events, 3800 East Grand River Avenue, Williamston, Michigan 48895, and book your live AWWL event today.
Thomas Auto Body and Parts, 3800 East Grand River, Williamston.
What's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
There he is, Whipdog Johnson in the ring as we have a lot more action coming up for you in Big Time Wrestling. The AWWL. And Whipdog Johnson in the ring, former champion. He'll be involved in Bill with Martel making his debut for the AWWL. Got Superstar on his chest in case you didn't figure that out. He's a superstar. And in case you didn't know, there's Whipdog Johnson, the former AWWL champion. And the crowd firmly behind the favorite. We'll see what Mr. Martel has in store for Whipdog Johnson. Jumping jack. Trying to prove that he's in shape or what, just warming up for the match. It'll take a little more than that. Referee calling for the bell, but Martel has something to talk to Johnson about. He's got his hand. Telling him that's a bar of soap. He just told Johnson he needs to use soap, and Johnson just told him where to go with a big old open slap with that big old meat hook right hand of his, and now whacking the side headlock is Mr. Martel, and I think he's wishing he hadn't opened his yap before this match started. Now into the ropes. Crossing back and forth, Martel and Johnson. Johnson stops, and whoa! And there's another slap. Pink brushed the side of the head of Martel. Run over by the Whipdog. A second time. A third time. And I don't think that Mr. Martel did his homework before coming to this match. Oh! Right to the eye. There's a shortcut right there. Toro goes for a slap of his own. Misses. Johnson lands into the corner. Goes Martel and into the far corner. In comes Johnson after it. Snapmare out. And a boot punted right between the eyes. And Martel is seeing more stars than the superstar on his heights. Dog fires him off into the corner. Comes in. Oh, this time Martel just a little ahead of him. And Johnson hits that shoulder in the corner. Now, interesting situation. Johnson and his longtime friend, Tim Horner Jr. Tim Horner Jr.'s got that title, and Johnson's made absolutely no bones about the fact he wants that title. He wants a title shot. He doesn't care that it's his friend Tim Horner Jr. Enters Martel on top with a blatant choke. Well, he can't outpower you, man. You better try to take him down as much as possible, but don't let him back up. You can be on top of him. Taking too much time, stomp to the side of the head. Johnson's flat on the mat. Bill Martel letting his man get up slowly. Ooh, a big right hand and an uppercut to the jaw. Johnson runs off, gets an elbow for his trouble. Cut off quickly. Quick cover. Get the 2 count. This newcomer, Bill Martel. And fist drop. Telegraphing things a little bit. Karate chop to the throat. Rough. Needs to spend a little less time telling people what he's doing. He's just doing it. He's got the former champion in there. And he's got him on the ropes. You need to be on top of him and pounding away or doing something that'll get you toward the win. Setting up again. And that time, right between the eyes. Oh, pressure point. Action to the side of the neck. And I tell you, if you've never had that done to you, it just, not only does it have the pain radiating through your head and up the neck, but the arm starts to go completely numb. Doesn't take a whole lot of strength. You just have to know exactly where to put those fingers. And Martel's got it in good, but Johnson's doing the right thing. Getting up, turning into it, taking some of the pressure off. Now he fires a couple elbows off the ropes. Catches the knee coming off. And Martel, thinking here, one step ahead to Johnson. Johnson's flat now. Martel going up to the second rope. Oh, lands the elbow. And a cover. Hell. 2 count for Martel, and if Martel can get the upset win over Johnson here, well, Johnson's hopes for a shot at that title. Martel get a shot. Martel pounding away, but you see Johnson. Johnson's starting to bring it back. Oh, those. Ooh. I think he just made the big man mad. And there you go, leg lariat coming off the ropes. Johnson trying to pick him up for a choke slam, but no, Martel fighting his way out of it. Nice kick. Talented feet. And Martel up, catches him that time off the ropes. Up, down. Cover. And that's it. Just that quick. Whipdog Johnson strikes with that choke slam and gets the win.
Now available from the All World Wrestling League, it's the AWWL Uncensored. Only $19.95. Too violent for TV, you'll see the final confrontation to settle the score between the human highlight reel Sabu and Kevin Sullivan from the Final Conflict. The AWWL Uncensored. Plus, Road Warrior Hawk's AWWL debut and last match in professional wrestling. You'll also witness the 3 stages of hell, up close and personal with Big Jake and the Milwaukee Crusher. And you'll see the night Kevin Sullivan busted Chafee wide open. Send check or money order to the All World Wrestling League 3800 East Grand River, Williamston, Michigan, 48895. Own it today.
Well, folks, this is what a lot of you have been waiting for. A lot of the fans, I use that term very loosely, of handsome Johnny Bradford. You can see the outstanding physique of the handsome one. He's going to be getting in the ring in this tag team challenge. He's going to be tagging up with the Badman Marvel, against the Cruiserweight champion Mike White and Mr. Frank Stine. And we'll see how often Mr. Bradford gets in the ring. Yeah, he's a little ginger around the sideline. One to get in the action part, and it slides in under the bottom rope.
Football TV time limit. Introducing first the team of handsome Johnny Bradford and his partner, Badman Marvel. Their opponents, the team of Frank Stine and AWWL Cruiserweight champion.
The introduction of the team that's going to be up against him, flying Mike White. Young man who's currently the AWWL Cruiserweight champion, and there's quite a story between him and the Badman Marvel, of course. Marvel, the former Cruiserweight champion, became the Badman, and he couldn't get that belt back. And now he's in league with handsome Johnny Bradford. You see Big Nasty back there, too. Very large fellow, working security for Mr. Bradford. Champion Mike White in there with the former champion Badman Marvel. And coming up next week on Big Time Wrestling, we have a heck of a match tonight. You're going to be wanting to tune in for this. Mark your calendars, set up your DVD recorder. Rastakhan, Tim Horner Jr., Whipdog Johnson, and Super Lover Man in a four-way match for two different titles. There's going to be two falls. First fall will be for the Midwest Championship, currently held by Rastakhan, of course. The second fall will be for the Heavyweight Championship itself, currently held by Tim Horner Jr. Someone could come out with both belts. See what type of alliances form in that match. Coming up next week here on Big Time Wrestling. It's going to be one heck of a main event. We've got a great main event coming up too here in just a little bit. Rastakhan may not have that Midwest Championship by the time we get to that match. Rastakhan is going to be in there against the Moondog. Moondog Mac. Moondog could be walking away with the belt after this episode of Big Time Wrestling is done. And every week, you can see the champion, Mike White, going to work on Marvel. Forward flip, leg drop. Marvel rolls out and into the arms of his manager advisor, handsome Johnny Bradford. You see Mr. Bradford. Well, not exactly the wrestler physique. But no, he's going to get in there. This week, Bradford interfered in a match involving Marvel and Mike White. Oh, Stine rolls him up. Instead of going for the pin, Great finds the leg. Working on that knee, and quickly Marvel has to get to the ring ropes to break it up. Thought maybe he would go for a schoolboy type pin, but instead working on the right knee of Marvel. And you don't really see wrestlers often going after the right knee. Usually either the left elbow or left knee. These people are right-handed. He goes to the right side. Maybe he knows something about Marvel. Side in. Makes Stine easy, the biggest man this match. Now he goes for the schoolboy roll and gets the 2 count. Oh. Backed off Mr. Bradford a little bit. Bradford goes down from the force of the threat. Handsome Johnny Bradford. I gotta say, he's got other than his shirt. Maybe tire not too bad. Put some thought into that. Marvel puts some thought into trying to get out of that headlock now. He does break it and go behind on Stine. Stine taken down. Nice move back time set out. And a reversal. Half Nelson into the pinning combination, and Stine's got some background in amateur wrestling. Big fella. Teamwork here. Side headlock. Up to the top rope. And down with a shot to the short rib. Half-mare takedown. And White. A boot to the head. Champion White down. Rolls him up. 2. And now there you go. Johnny Bradford getting into it a little bit. Rolls White off his man. For a bulldog here. No, thrown out. Lands hard on that small of the back. The elbow. Not quite connected the way he'd like it. Goes right to the armbar. Back him up into the corner. Take him into the ropes. Off the ropes. Up. Down. Ooh. Right in the back of the head. You can see he's almost out. Now here comes the handsome one, Johnny Bradford. Taking his time. Gold gym shirt and all. Well, you know, they might be pop guns, but they're still guns. And look at this. They're working a kind of a chin lock here. And into the ropes goes White. And quickly the tag. Well, you know, Bradford got in there, got out. And White went after him and didn't see the Badman Marvel coming out. Now Marvel's got control again. Got a little breather. And Bradford grabbing the hair on the outside. Now some veteran moves here by Marvel. Getting the referee distracted in the other corner while men work on him on the outside. One thing you got to worry about with Big Nasty out there especially is he carries that police billy club. All that is solid wood there. Chin lock almost asleep and holds him not quite across the carotid artery. Now gets his feet into the rope. The referee's not seeing it. There's no break. And he drags him back to the middle of the ring. Not exactly according to Hoyle, but he gets the job done. Turning into it, taking some of the pressure off that hold is White. Elbow to the midsection. The second one breaks it up. And right back down by the hair. Don't have a whole lot of hair, but just enough to get a hold of. Now snap mare. Bounces off to get some momentum, and a boot right into the upper back. You can see that White was not braced for that. Now a cover. 2. This gets 2. It would mean a lot to Marvel. It would not get the championship. To pin the champion here, he has really been focused. Almost to a manic state of trying to get that title back. Now taunting Stine in the corner. Just keeping the hand of White away from him. Not able to tag in. Stine certainly well rested by now. White has taken a lot of punishment. Now Marvel with a couple of chops. Make sure he keeps that open. And he has. And another chop. White's ran it across that top rope. Tries to fire out with a boot. Caught him, but catches him with a round kick. And now tag to Stine. The big man's going to come in. See if he cleans house. Oh. Wasting some time with the crowd. Trying to get his man to get up. He's got something planned. And there it is. Clothesline. Catches him a little better the second time around. And a third. Bringing him up by the chin of the mask. Into the wrong corner, though, and grabbing the hair is Bradford. Getting into it with the ref, and now shoulder block, and Stine is in trouble, far away from home. Marvel with an elbow, and Stine is down in the corner. Now Bradford, messing with him a little bit, gets the tag. After him like a pit bulldog. Just choking the big man. And White making the mistake, coming into the ring, trying to help his man, but he's always doing is distracting the ref. Oh, look out! Now that's what I was talking about earlier in this match. I don't think the ref saw it, but I'm pretty sure you did at home. There is that police billy club right to the rib cage of the big man Stine. Stine is in some trouble trying to find his way out of the ring. He's got Bradford in there with him. He's trying to stand up, and Bradford having the upper advantage. Punch to the side of the head. Feeling pretty good about himself is Mr. Bradford. Lands a good one there. Might want to make a tag before he wakes up from this dream. Nope. Well, reverse. Bradford goes into the ring post, comes up, meets the forearm of Mr. Stine. Now Bradford is far away from home, and he's in trouble. In comes White. A little double team action. Don't think there was a tag there. Bradford goes into the ropes. Double elbow. Bradford's down. Marvel just... Well, now he's going to go after White. So now we've got all four men in the ring. White thrown off the ropes. Whoa, both men hit heads after a body slam on Bradford, and both men are out. Marvel and White are outside the ring. Now Stine, well, he was setting something up. Down he goes again. And again, that was that police billy club. And Bradford falls on top of him and gets the 3 count. Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? Of all the people to get a count, it will be handsome Johnny Bradford gets the pin over Frank Stine.
Automotive, located in Williamston. We're servicing most domestics and imports, and we're open weekdays 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. For a complete list of services, please call 517-655-2193 or go to our website, BappertAutomotiveServicesLLC.com. We're locally owned and operated, and our techs have over 75 years of combined experience. So stop in today at 1019 West Grand River in Williamston.
Thomas Auto Body and Parts, 3800 East Grand River, Williamston.
Here we go, folks, with the main event of this episode of AWWL Big Time Wrestling. You can see the champion, Rastakhan, and you can see the challenger, Moondog Mac. And Moondog Mac's going to try to take that belt. Both these men very, very large individuals. And a show of the cannons there by Rastakhan. Rastakhan, next week, if he can hold on to this title in this match, is going to be part of a 4-way match. That'll be the main event of the next episode of Big Time Wrestling. Some strange rules in this one, a little odd. First of all, a 4-way match is a little odd in itself, but Rastakhan, the Midwest champion as of right now, the current heavyweight champion, Tim Horner Jr., Whipdog Johnson, of course, we know he wants that belt back, and Super Lover Man's going to be involved. There'll be 2 falls. The first fall The winner will take the Midwest Championship. Whoa, hey, wait a second there. The Moondog had enough of the posing. Started to throw some soup bones, and down goes Rastakhan. Elbow. Oh, he's landing big time on the big man. Picks him up easily and throws him down to the mat. Working fast. And a quick cover. Yeah, about a 2.5. Big flow of offense, and Rastakhan's got to cut that short, and he does with the knee and into the corner. And Rastakhan in control for the moment. A couple of knees. Until we'll call it the lower midsection. Moondog now throws him into the far corner. Rastakhan comes in on a big shoulder block. And you see the momentum carries him completely off the mat when he lands. And barking to the crowd. And the Moondog was barking earlier in this match. He had a lot of things going his way, but right now it's Rastakhan. Oh, look at him pick up the man. These are two large individuals, both extremely strong. And Rastakhan with a, I guess we'd call it a cover, got about a 1.5. Look at this. Variation of a camel clutch. Has the arms hooked that is pulling the hair back. He's not going to get a win that way, but certainly it's painful and humiliating at the same time. Rastakhan going to be a part of the main event next week. He holds on to this belt in this match. Okay, the first fall of the four-way will be for the Midwest title that Rastakhan currently holds. The second fall will be the heavyweight championship. So a person could win both belts. A person could get pinned for the first one and win the second one, and lose and win and be the heavyweight champion. Rastakhan in control now with a couple rights to the head in the corner. And a good shot. There's the Moondog reeling. Off the ropes. Ooh. A brutal clothesline. Rastakhan sets up. Precise elbow. And a cover. And gets it too. Didn't really have a whole lot of pressure on that right shoulder. Moondog able to roll out of it. They're trying to get some momentum. He fires a forearm, a second forearm to the midsection, and a forearm to the back sends Moondog down. Rastakhan brings him back up. And what's he setting him up for here? Oh, a beautiful suplex. Brings him over. Big man to big man suplex. And there's a lot of force. Just from gravity. That cover. And just gets up. Just from gravity alone, that's a lot of weight, a lot of force. And another suplex. Rastakhan taking a little time now. And may have cost himself a pinfall, didn't hook the leg either. Defending that Midwest Championship against the big Moondog, Moondog Mac. Just choking him off that top rope. And Mac goes to the eyes to break it up. And you want to get dirty? The Moondog will get dirty. Now clubs him down. His back really bothering him after a couple of suplexes. Hard work by Rastakhan. Oh, headbutts. Headbutts to the chest. Just pounding him. Snapmare out of the corner. Really flips Rastakhan to the center part of the ring. The Moondog headbutt right to the back of the head. Got a 2 count. All of a sudden, Rastakhan's reeling. Maybe regretting not going for the pinfall a little earlier. Now goes for the splash. And nope, playing a little possum, rolls out of the way. And now the Moondog's hurting in his back and his front. And Rastakhan throw it across, thumb across the throat, picks him up. Into the corner, bounces off with the slam. The stampede, and that'll be the finish. That'll be a defense, title defense for Rastakhan.
That was one big win for the Midwest champion Rastakhan as he prepares for that main event I talked about earlier when 4 men challenge for 2 championships. Rastakhan, Whipdog Johnson, Super Lover Man, and Tim Horner Jr. Also next week, we'll see Herker Dirge in action, plus a big rematch in the ladies division when Serenity puts her championship on the line against Sabrina Kyle. All that and more next week in the All World Wrestling League.